Brand Summit was held in Dubai this year. It was a spectacular event organized to bring together the next big thing in the industry.
Moving on, the next award is for the most promising brand of the year, Professional Education, India, and it goes to ICFAI Group. ICFAI was established in 1984 as a non-for-profit society with the objective of empowering citizens through world-class quality education. ICFAI Group has 3 strategic institutions today: the ICFAI Universities, ICFAI Business Schools, and ICFAI Flexible Learning Programs. I would like to request Mr. Sudhakar Rao, Director Branding, ICFAI Group, to kindly come forward and collect the award.
ICFAI Group is a pioneer in the field of education. Over the years, it has carved a niche in delivering quality education through its innovative and in-depth knowledge programs to the students, enabling them to match with the best in the global arena.
It's indeed a matter of pride and honor for us to receive this recognition at the World Brand Summit. This is the first time we are here in Dubai, and we thank the World Brands Review Corporation for arranging this. ICFAI Group has done few very interesting things in the last 3 decades. What we have done is, in education, it is institution building, and in institution building, it is beyond timelines which are normal in business. For hundreds of years, an institution has to live beyond today's realms. For the students, we'll always keep it as their lifetime brand, and therefore we have to be relevant and keep adding value, and even beyond the student uses your brand for the 2-year program or the 4-year program, whatever it is, he or she will have to take pride in the brand, saying that their alma mater is doing extremely well. Therefore, for that purpose, the brand has to do well. This is the basic premise. Now, what we have done is we have built a few initiatives which have a nature and a flavor for the communities. For example, we have built what is called ICFAI Institute of Management Teachers. The ICFAI Institute of Management Teachers is not just for the business relevance of ICFAI. It is for creating the talent pool for this country, because teaching faculty members are far few in numbers, and that is the biggest scarcity. While it is the biggest scarcity, someone has to do something. We are the only ones which are known in this country that has gone ahead and developed ICFAI Institute of Management Teachers, which is a program building teachers, management teachers, engineering teachers who are quite capable and competent of handling senior responsibilities, and at the end of it, not necessarily they are going to work only for us. They can work anywhere else as well. So this is our contribution to building the teaching fraternity in this country. Number 1. Number 2, we have over the last 10 to 12 years built cases. Cases are scenarios which are simulations for learning in the classroom, and we are one of the best case developers in the world, and we are the only ones in Asia which are recognized in the top 3 in the world. There is nobody else in Asia. What we have done is, case writing is also a contribution to management thought, which can be used by students as well as industry. So it is not for our purpose. It is not going to be a breadwinner for the institution. It is only going to enrich the management thinking, which can be useful for the student community as well as the industry. Anything that is selfless and beyond the purpose of current business is going to long last, and that is the character of institution, and that is what ICFAI has done. It is not any commercial organization where, we count our growth in terms of number of units and number of offices and number of people or number of students that I pass out every year, which we do, and there is a very interesting metric about it. Over the last 3 decades, I think we have an alumni base of over 1 lakh of students, and out of which B schools, our own business schools, ICFAI business schools, have very rich alumni base of 35,000 plus, and we have a distance learning program spanning across 30 years now, and it's been doing extremely well. At any point in time, we have 1 lakh of students in the system, and therefore you can imagine how many more have passed out. We have 11 universities, out of which 5 are from the northeast states, namely your Sikkim, Tripura, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Nagaland, and the remaining 6 are in the other parts of the country. We are the largest network of private universities in this country, and we have 9 ICFI business schools. So these metrics will say something about what we have done in the last 3 decades. If you talk about future, we are planning to consolidate and increase the academic rigor and provide most competent human resources available on this earth to the industry as well as to building the nation. And it is very difficult for us to communicate this thing in terms of a metric saying that I am going to have many more people or many more offices or many more universities. I think we are going to consolidate and strengthen and improve the rigor of academics, thereby producing competent people. The challenge that we face in the industry is twofold. One is from external environment, other one is from internal environment. The challenge from the external environment is that we need to constantly work in a resource-strapped environment. The resources are in terms of soft resources, especially human resources. No longer it is about money, it's about people and it's about competent people. When you have this kind of resource crunch, how do you manage and make sure that you make your head up? When entire industry is going down and majority of the B schools and education institutions are getting closed, how do we stay ahead and maintain the recruiter base and continue to have the admission base constantly is the biggest challenge, and we are successfully handling this challenge over the last few years. In fact, we are the largest business school in this country in various locations. Our business schools are in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, Kolkata, Ahmedabad. Now, these, apart from this, we have in Jaipur, Dehradun as well. What I am trying to say is, in most of these locations where we are present, we are the largest business school. And in our neighborhood, we have seen many business schools getting closed because they are not able to live up to their promises. That's a big challenge in the environment. In such a challenging environment, we are staying ahead and having constant inflow of admissions. The other parameter is, we are placing the students. Almost 90%, 95% of the students are getting placed, and we maintain our average salary. That challenge is a very, very big challenge, and others have actually crumbled while we sustained. We have actually stayed afloat and doing extremely well. That is one of the biggest credits. Internal challenge is to beat the inertia. When you look at the external environment, you become inert and you become actually complacent. That complacency will have to be overcome. At the same time, you break your own records and constantly up the academic rigor as well as your own delivery potential that you have towards the students and in the larger interest of the nation as well.
That's it. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.